Hello, community, and welcome to another episode of our podcast, Talking Hospitality. And today I have a special person in our show, Viktor Holy. He's coming from Health and Longevity, and I want to know everything that he wants to share with us. So, Viktor, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you, Mauricio. Thank you. I'm glad that I could be part of it.
What is longevity? I haven't heard about this before. So if you could put in a simple term, what is the science of longevity?
It's not easy to say, but generally speaking, longevity is emerging industry that aim to bring longevity as bring aging under medical control and using geroscience as a team. So this is a very specific field, and there's no one who is specialist as a longevity advisor, because this industry is just booming. It's at the beginning, and the possibilities in this sector opens many opportunities in a middle and long term. So this is the industry that deals with that of postponement of that. Prolonging vitality as much as possible. This is the main core of longevity, and
that's great. So it basically is to extend the healthy part of life. Do I understand well?
Exactly.
I see that's a complex field, and there's a lot of startups, a lot of science behind, a lot of studies. How did this become a business to you?
Businesses in the longevity field is still in the movement, I would say. It's still ongoing, and we as a longevity ecosystem here in Czech Republic, as well as globally, we see many opportunities in the near future. Near future is just a few years. Means just 2, 3, 4, 5 years, when that will be some curve when it's exploding. Everything we can be very similar as we can see currently in the artificial intelligence, because no one knows what is 6 years ago. No one knows what is actually artificial intelligence in general, and now everyone knows what is ChatGPT and OpenAI. So we see very similar situation, and this could also correlate with what I said, and it's very booming within a few years, and we are at the beginning as our community, and
And when you say about our community, and I guess that you're talking about the Health and Longevity Fund, the Tech Fund, right?
Well, Longevity Tech Fund is one of the 5 biggest or largest funds specializing just on longevity sector. In global point of view, and we see. I'm not actually part of Longevity Tech Fund personally, but my colleagues, such as Petr Šámek and Vláďa Severa as well, are part of the game in terms of development of connections with some promising startups from bioscience and biotech, and we see that there are a lot of very promising startups across sectors, and we have 40-50 startups in our portfolio, and some of the portfolio companies are just made exits. And one of or maybe two startups becomes unicorns. So this is very interesting, and longevity economy reached 17 trillion US dollars in 2019, and shows stable growth to achieve 27 trillion in 2026. So within I would say 6-7 years, might be almost doubled. So it's huge. So
our audience, it's from hospitality. Yeah, we speak normally to hospitality, and they must be asking now. So yeah, that's amazing, and I can see how does it cross with hospitality. And we actually got to know each other because of the health and longevity cafe. Yeah. So how do you see hospitality, cafes, restaurants, and longevity technology playing together for the people?
This is a very good question. I think that hotel industry can also play important role in the field of longevity, because it can be one of the flag bearers, I would say, of the movement, because there is some synergies. Some of the hoteliers or owners of hotels, if they will be in the near future making some special longevity programs for their guests, that could definitely win, because this is a complementarity which brings some synergies with their services, and from my point of view, this is opportunity.
That's great, and let's talk about the cafe itself. Yeah, what do you do that is special, that's targeting longevity already in the cafe today?
Yeah, we are in the process of prototyping. So we are finding MVP. So we are finding some prototypes which bringing potential clients to our cafe, and we are, as I already mentioned, we believe that when we will be personalized approach to health optimization to our mobile application, with combination of physical facilities as a cafe, then we can basically help people all over the world, because our Healthy Longevity Cafe in Prague, city center of Prague, we are just a test cafe or demo cafe, and we see, or we hope that within a near future we can replicate this model, this business model, on another markets such as US, maybe Asia.
What is special? Is that the menu that is targeting, or is that about education, about longevity? What type of customers you are bringing inside the cafe, and how you're targeting them?
As I said, we have several attempts how to bring to our cafe physically. We are on the other hand, we are in the communication with B2C sector, so individual customers which are coming to our cafe to eating on daily basis our superfood menu, or drinking some smoothies or booster coffees or something like that. And another business approach is finding the companies which are in line with our longevity program, because we are just the process of creating longevity club, which is subscriptions, which is based on some individual statements or individual approach of some of the potential clients from prospects. I mean, from the companies which are interested in a benefit programs. As a longevity could be one of the benefits for each of the possible employees from these companies. I would say unique selling proposition is combination of superfood menu, so restaurant menu, with personalization based on health tests, and with mobile applications, which is based on personal notifications and everything which is in line with the individual person. So yeah,
that's fantastic. And just to say that I tried your food, I tried your Boost Cafe, the coffee, and it's delicious. I have to say that it's really good. The ambience there is really nice. I really like the way that you guys did the setup, and I believe that could be very promising indeed. We have some partners in Canada that is studying really hard and showing a lot of research about longevity. And I do believe, like you said, that the hospitality can be a very strong partner of the longevity community. So if I would think now 5 years ahead, as you say, because I used to ask this question in 10 years ahead, but things are going too fast, so we cannot go that far. If I would say in 5 years ahead, how do you see us integrated, or where do you see longevity playing a role already in our everyday life?
It's not easy to say, but I think that due to the influence of scientific knowledge and especially new and increasingly perfect tools in the form of artificial intelligence and generally personalized automatization, people in the near future can benefit strongly from individualized therapies for improving their vitality, generally speaking. So I think that it's a very high probability that within 5 years, almost everyone, I mean from the developing markets such as Western countries, US, European countries, would have many possibilities how to benefit from the longevity services, not only from our longevity ecosystem, but there will be potentially many other services which could provide similar services based on individuals' therapies backed by science, because everything what we are talking about is backed by science. Our background is scientific. In our portfolio are mostly scientific companies, I mean biotech, bioscience, and so on. And artificial intelligence would probably play vital role or crucial role for everything what is actually being in relation for further development of personalized applications and personalized approach. So, well, as I said, everything is now in the process of adopting and making awareness about longevity, because no one knows what is actually healthy longevity, but someone knows, like biohackers and other people which are maybe as you, because you know what is it longevity, but not everyone. So yeah, I see big changes within 3-5 years, as I mentioned.
I have one last question that keeps popping in my mind here, because I'm imagining people listening and trying to foresee, because today we have an extended life, but it's not an extended healthy life. Yeah, like we live a lot, but a lot of that time we are struggling, in the end years. And longevity is about being healthy for a longer period of time. How long are we talking about? When we're speaking about longevity, and I'm not talking about short term, I'm maybe talking about, let's say, in a few decades, but the studies, how long will we be living, and how long will be this healthy part of our lives?
This is a very interesting question, and I think that nowadays we see that women in general having 82 years. I mean, that rate of the rate of the women's death is just like 82 years, and men's are like 77 in Western countries. It differs from country country, but it's not easy to say how extending will occur in terms of healthy living, vitality. But I think that the main effort would be based on, as you mentioned, as I mentioned previously, on the extending the vitality in across the board. It's hard to say what will be the final. Each of us has a different kind of lifestyle, and it's really hard to say. But I can imagine that many people, based on the knowledge, market knowledge, and everything what I mentioned previously in terms of industry and knowledge about longevity from the major population, having much more information based on personalization, and based on this information, and based on some internet influencing through some influencers, because everyone having some social media channels, and everything will be potentially combined with some sort of personalization based on individual information, and with combination with major information which will be reachable through internet. Nowadays, everyone has a potential to go through everything what is accessible on the internet, but this is the mess of information. There is nothing to be scientific or maybe evidence-based approach. Everything is very complex. It's, as I said, it's a mess of information. And I do think that within 10 years, I would say maybe 20 years, everything will be personalized, including scientific and evidence-based information. So we know that artificial intelligence, as we mentioned several times during our interviews, could help with adoption of information, and could influence each of us to be to live more healthy life. So this is this is my expectation. This is my expectation, and no one know what really happened within 10, 20 years. But as I said, I see that there is a huge potential to adapt information personalized. So, well, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, it's important. I think that I get is about people understanding what they need to do right in their life so they can live longer and healthier. It's about accumulation, probably. When you are still strong and young, sometimes you make choices that probably in the future, with the help, the assistance of artificial intelligence, will be able to make better choices and then have a longer, healthy life. And Viktor, that was an amazing chat. Thank you for sharing with us. If our audience wants to learn more about you, more about the projects, more about longevity in general, follow your articles, read your articles, how they can reach you?
Yeah, well, just simply follow our social medias, such as Healthy Longevity Cafe and longevityforum.eu, and this is our two main websites, as well as maybe, as I mentioned, Longevity Tech Fund. So we have also clinic in our portfolio, healthylongevity.clinic, and so it's a combination of information from plenty sources, and this is from our Czech longevity ecosystem, all what I would mention.
Yeah.
But worth to follow, definitely.
Yeah. Great to have Viktor. It was a pleasure. I'll put all the links, in our chat in the description there. That was a great chat. Thank you very much for lending your time and sharing all the information with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Maurizio, for inviting me.
It was a pleasure. Children, thank you for listening. See you next time. Bye.